Half-Bloods, welcome back for the second time this week. And you thought we couldn't do it, but we have yet another plot hole. And William, they just keep coming. I don't know what to do. I already have one for next week, so we're just going to keep doing them. And you're going to like it. William, this comes from our boy MLB, who sent me a video from our other boy, Brett Thoughts. Brett Thoughts is actually like, a good social media influencer, has amazing Harry Potter videos. I tried to send you to on Instagram, but I couldn't find it. MLB sent me this on TikTok. Brett Thoughts, also shout out, agreed to come on the podcast, verbally, but I'm too scared to set a real date. So he's probably never going to come on, but he said he would come on. So that's pretty exciting. I don't know. Which episode is he going to join? Do we have to think of, we can't just join episode 3 of this thing. We'd have to do something else. And I don't know what to do. Anyways.
Dudes being dudes. Just hang out with Brett.
Brett's awesome. He's also British, so we could really just ask him a bunch of British questions.
Now I'm intimidated. Keep stealing all the superhero jobs.
He's got a hot voice. Anyways, Brett made a video about he's good at theorizing. He could do what I cannot do. I cannot just I can explain things away, but he just came up with this whole theory of basically why Pettigrew had Voldemort's wand. When 13 years later, and that is the point that MLB wanted us to discuss of how did Voldemort have his wand 13 years later. What we know is that he casts a curse at Harry and the spell rebounds upon him and blasts his soul from his body, and he runs away as a little spirit thing that I assume cannot hold anything. So we assume that his wand is left in the ruins of the Potter home. William, what do you think happens from there?
Well, I'm pretty sure J.K. Rowling said that Wormtail went and got it.
Does he get it before? Okay, I should have done a little more research. So does that mean it sat in the rubble of the Potter home for 13 years? Or did he get it before that?
No, I think he would have got it after he went there, maybe after Hagrid got Harry, but
right.
He searched through and found it. Or maybe he did get it before Hagrid got Harry, but he didn't have the guts to finish the job or do anything because he didn't know what was happening. Right?
Can you imagine if the HBO showed us that? Pettigrew just finding the wand, holding it at Harry, and then here's a motorbike and runs away? That'd be pretty wild.
There you go. That'd be pretty nuts.
All right into the show.
But yeah, I think it makes sense that he would have gotten it off screen somewhere, off page somewhere.
But he does it early, right? There's no way it sits in the rubble for 13 years. He had to get it early.
No. He would have got it that night. Because is obviously aware. He is
the only one.
Not everyone. Voldemort, he's the only one who's probably aware. I mean, maybe someone else knew, but maybe not, right? But he's the one who would tell Voldemort where they were. And now Voldemort knows. And he's going to strike. Wormtail would have known, and he would have heard something happened, and then went and searched through the rubble. As a rat, he could search through it too, and be undetected.
Right.
Nobody would know.
Maybe just runs into it accidentally.
Also, if he was there, no one would think twice about it either, because if other people had heard about it and
true,
because a bunch of other wizards live in that town, so word would spread. And people started to figure out, and if he showed up, no one would be like, "Why is that guy there?" Well, he's their friend.
It's true. Brett had this whole theory of Pettigrew taking Polyjuice Potion and showing up as Sirius, and Bathilda Bagshot being a witness, and it was a little too much. Where I was just
he's making up fan fiction. That's good. He's good at that.
It's fan fiction. It was just fan fiction.
That's cool.
There was nothing to go off of.
Yeah,
but
that's better than just he went and got it. It's more fun.
Which is what we're saying. Yeah. And then he hides it.
That's what J.K. Rowling said. I'm pretty sure she said that at some point.
But not in the text, outside of
No,
the text.
not in the text. No. Outside of the text. Yeah.
I bet.
Outside of the text.
I meant to Google this beforehand. This is embarrassing. I need to try harder. Half-Bloods, I sincerely apologize.
We're educating people. She said it.
Get some internet theories.
I can find it, but she said it in an interview.
No time for that.
He went and got
William, I have a...
And now you know.
We talked And then what? He hid it in like a tree? Like he just.
I don't know about you, but I think if he puts it in his pocket and then changes into a rat, it's like magically in his pocket. Like when he changes back, he's still wearing clothes, and if he had something in his pocket when he changed, it's still there. Unlike the movie, which I think shows the clothes like
True.
disappear, don't they? I don't know. The movie's stupid. Who cares?
Same. That's fair. Just puts it in his pocket, and then he's carrying it around for 13 years because he never transformed.
Why would he not? Like, if a wizard, think about it though. Like, why wouldn't magic be able to do that? Because like anyone who does transfiguration would be like incredibly inconvenient. If
you didn't have your wand,
you had to get buck naked every time, or like you had to drop your wand. Like that's too. You would never transform because you'd have to leave your wand at home.
That would be useless.
Transform, right?
In Animorphs, you have to be wearing like skin tight clothing to be able to keep it on. Otherwise, it doesn't stick with you. So, shout out Animorphs. Love that show. Movie, book. I don't know why I said show and movie.
Book. I was an arrogant little kid, and I was obstinate, and I never read one Animorphs book because other people were reading it. I thought, I'm not going to be like that. I'm not going to read it. And I've also never read Goosebumps.
I never read Goosebumps.
Both of them were a little.
It's too
both
scary.
of them were a little below my reading level, to be honest with you, too. So,
well, William, I would say that you're an obstinate adult. I would say you're an obstinate adult as well, who won't read great fiction, fantasy.
That's true. I'm reading a really good book about ASML. If you want to learn about that, the most complicated
I don't
machines
even know
in the
what
world
that is.
that create extreme ultraviolet lithography.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, it's a great book about ASML.
I just don't even know what to do.
It makes the most complicated machine in the world that creates chips.
Can it make a wand? William, we've talked a lot. We talked a lot about Darth Vader versus Voldemort, and it really comes down to the wand. And then, as I was reading with my children, like the battle at the Ministry, like, or really any duel, like. I feel like wizards, I feel like we talked about this a little bit, like with time turners and like an escalation, and we just don't want to go there. Like every time Harry petrificus totalis someone or stupefies someone or disarms them in any way, he should be snapping their wand instantly. That should be their only goal. Yeah. And nobody ever does that. Like,
no, ever. They don't. And the only thing I thought about it is that I think I've said it before, but like, escalation.
Exactly. That's what I said.
You know,
we talked about this.
They don't want to escalate things further.
It's too sacred to them. I don't want you to break my wand, so I'm not going to
start wearing bulletproof vests. They start buying armor-piercing rounds.
We said it was Batman, but then we decided was Batman Begins? I can't remember what we said.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. I think that is the answer.
Just one of those things convenient for, I
mean, if everyone was breaking wands, if that were the case, and the people just have extra wands, like I don't know, she created a wand lore and we stuck to it. It would just be
that's true. Okay. There's people we always forget too. Like all of a sudden, like the world is full of problems until they're solved, right? And then there's more problems. Like there's always,
Ollivander has hundreds of wands, maybe thousands at his shop at any given time. Like, okay, I'll take 6, and that's my supply for the year. And I don't know, it's a different wand lore then. I don't know. You could work through it, which is why I want to propose that Voldemort, when he's fighting Darth Vader, has 6 wands. Just kidding. But I feel like this is less defensible. Harry says that when he's holding Bellatrix's wand, he's like, this wand just does so much evil. It's tortured Neville's parents, blah, blah, blah. Why on earth does Bellatrix Lestrange have her original wand? Is Harry wrong and just lying and that's not her original wand? How can your wand not get snapped when you go to Azkaban for life for torturing people?
I thought about this. The only explanation I can come up with, because look, they snapped Hagrid's wand when he got expelled, right?
Exactly.
I feel like if you get thrown in prison for, torturing people into madness, like, yeah, your wand gets snapped. Like they don't put it in a safe and then like in lockup. And then like when you leave prison, like, it wasn't like when she busted out of Azkaban, she was like in Guardians of the Galaxy where Peter Quill's like, I gotta go get my Walkman, and like you had to get it out of the box.
Exactly.
No, my only theory I can come up with is that someone else had it. Like she had the foresight. Someone that was in hiding place, someone else that she trusted had it, you know,
That
and
doesn't
it
that
was
doesn't
there.
fit her
But
MO. She
it
she went down
doesn't
fighting.
track, like, right, you know, or like someone corrupt at the ministry, like, you know,
Ooh, I like that. Ooh,
I
I
like
like that
that.
a lot.
Someone, it could be like a undercover, someone bad at the ministry in the chain of uh, possession, you know.
Okay, I love this. I love this. But it is, we
Maybe
must
it doesn't make
assume,
sense, but like a lot of things don't make sense. Why? Maybe there is a policy where they don't snap wands and they stick them in a box somewhere.
just in case
I don't
there's
know.
an
Maybe
appeal.
breaking wand is something for kicking people out of Hogwarts
It's
when
only
you're an underage child.
when you're not trained to use the wand. But if you use
Yeah.
the wand in a horrifying way, that's fine. And we move on.
I mean, they
You know,
don't really think about it like it's. But yeah, that was my guess. Like it was actually in the ministry somewhere, and like they lock it up, but they don't destroy it. You know, they don't
I
want to
think that's
destroy
hard.
wands.
I know. Yeah, maybe it's like
Maybe wands.
spilling.
It's like burning a book. Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. They're like special and sacred. Like, why would
Maybe
you destroy a wand?
Ollivander had some propaganda and did some lobbying, passed some laws. Cannot snap a wand except for underage wizards. Maybe
I
he
feel like
passed
he
that law.
wants one snapped, and he'd sell more wands.
That's a good point, actually. Also, during
How
the
much magic
podcast,
do you think can you do on a wand to make it unbreakable to protect it? Or is like the
not
magic
enough.
in and of itself not, it's too much, it's too magical of an item to be augmented by such a magic?
That's a good question. I mean, Hunter said, and I quote, I can't quote it because I can't remember anything, of like, we see wands snap all the time in Harry Potter. And I was like, we see two.
Mhm.
There are more than that. Neville snaps at the ministry. Obviously,
He does
Ron
get a new one,
snaps
yeah.
at a car. At the car, and then obviously Nagini snaps Harry's wand. So we do see three snapped wands, but it's not that many over a very long course of 7 years, even more. But I'm just saying, again, I do think it comes down to wizards incredibly respect the wand, and they don't want to be breaking wands. And yeah, that's what I got. I'm coming back to there's too much Darth
I'm
Vader in
sticking
my
with
life, but
I'm sticking with the someone like they locked it up somewhere and some corrupt ministry person smuggled
I
it
love
out.
the corrupt ministry. I like that. HBO show, you know what to do now. Come fifth season. Okay. Show us some dirty ministry officials saving 10 Death Eater's wands, or at least one. Bellatrix is the only one I know that keeps her wand. But
This is a good question, and it's inappropriate now because we already have to bleep it out. But like when someone uses a firearm for like bad purposes, it's evidence, right? But like obviously, if everything is like closed up and done, does
they
it
just
stay
resell it.
impounded? Do they?
Just
What do they do?
put it back into service. That can't be. They can't do that. There's no way. Just put it put it back to be
I don't know,
resold as a unanimous, not unanimous, anonymous
like some
gun.
kind of police auction thing, you know?
Yeah, that'd be pretty horrible. But that's a great
Well,
question.
cops are horrible sometimes, so I don't know.
I assume this police auction was like anyone could go to, but maybe you're right. Police only. I was just picturing like
Yeah, I don't know. There's
I
all sorts of illegal search and seizure stuff cops do that they just like impound and take money and like claim it's theirs and you can't get it back, you know?
this episode's
But
getting
who
pulled down
knows?
too. We're over 2
Yeah,
this week.
yeah. Overdue.
Spotify,
My bad.
YouTube. So sorry. We are law abiding citizens and we do not promote violence. And everyone should go read a book because that's why we're here, because of books. And whether it's about machines that do cool stuff or about wizards, go read a book. That's all I got. We'll see you next week,
Peace.
Half Bloods. Deuces.